I be hitting switches to a hip hop beat. Bass drum raising me out the seat. Since I feel good.
Alright, before I say anything, I just want to point out I am probably the biggest Google fanboy you've probably ever met. I have, Gmail, I got a Blogger, I even have like a professional website with WordPress. I took Blogger over it. Love it. Google's not perfect. You mentioned how Apple launched a service and it was a fuck up. And it sucks and all. But if you looked at Google's Dodgeball, have you even heard of Google Dodgeball? Because most people haven't. It was a horrible failure. It was before Twitter. Came out before Twitter. It was supposed to do everything Twitter does. Twitter owns its ass. The Android operating system. Okay, I guarantee if Google bought Apple, they would not replace OS X. Any OS X that includes the iPhone or any of that. They might bring more Android-like features to the iPhone, but they're not going to fuck with something that's not broken. I don't know if I agree with you, best cell phone operating system that ever existed, because there's a large timeline of ever, and ever's a long time, so no. I think what's going to be coming out next from anybody, especially with the bar being raised by both Apple and Google, whatever comes out next is going to be epic. Epic. I'll agree with you that if Adobe disappeared, shit would be crazy in the graphics world. Not gonna happen, of course, there's too much money there. But I'm not quite sure what you meant when you were trying to compare Go Live and Illustrator to the GIMP. I don't know what you meant by that. One thing I can't stress enough, and this is the big one that got me of all things you had mentioned, dropping the Apple name. No. When Disney bought Pixar, they didn't drop Pixar name. The name is their reputation, and it's worth millions. In fact, Apple Inc. spent from 1978 to 2006 in legal court battle with Apple Corps, the record company that originally released Beatles music, legal court cases over the name Apple. In fact, there was even more litigation when iTunes popped up, because suddenly iTunes was part of Apple Inc.'s record part of the industry, which they were supposed to stay out of originally in the original settlements and such. So, you got some valid ideas, some good ideas, but don't think I totally agree with you on all of it.
Smoking weed and drinking alcohol so I could bounce down the street like a basketball. It's a rough course, of course.